Guys, Deluded Gooner, YouTube's and Golo Kante. I'm not going to keep you guys here long. You guys know as well as Malcolm, Thomas Lemar, man, I got a lot of time for him and I wanted him at this club. You saw last season with the likes of him, Bernardo, Kylian, Fabinho, Bakayoko. They won the domestic French league and they impressed us in the Champions League. Those of you seen he was at Cannes and them things there. And he's a very good player. He can play central midfield. He can play on the flanks, and he's one of the golden. I don't want to gas everybody, but one of the golden boys of French football, man. And I mean, if he could develop a bit more physically, he can be crazy. He is crazy. I wanted him at this club. Now, we haggled all summer over 60 million. Allegedly, he saw our training ground and these things there. He wanted to leave and join. He was open to any proposal, something that he's reiterated recently. And as the course of this video, the point of this video. Yeah, we messed around only to then be on selling Alexis and then try and bid 92 or 100 million, whatever. It didn't happen. It was too close. I think there was an international played at the time and his head weren't in the right place and it was rushed. A part of him wanted to do it, a part of him didn't. We hear different conflicting reports. We don't know. But if we look on what transpired, you have to imagine he did want to make the move to either Arsenal or Liverpool because he was out of the match day squads for a while, and there was a lot he weren't really at it, and a lot of these things were happening. And Jardine was playing coy again. I'm not the biggest of Monaco watchers and these things, but you guys know I'm talking facts. And those of you that watch Monaco more religiously can kind of chronologicalize what I'm talking about, if you get what I mean. But yeah, man, it would have been something to sign Lemar and then sign Malcolm in January. Of course, it wouldn't have happened. The club would have said stuff about money. But yeah, man, with the World Cup, I know he's not having the best of domestic campaigns. I mean, this season, 29 goals, 3 goals, 8 assists. I mean, 29 games, 3 goals, 8 assists. Last year, 55 appearances in total, 14 goals, 17 assists. So whether he's motivated, whether he's all of these things, I don't want to say he's playing rubbish on purpose because he's not. He's still doing bits. But his headspace has got to be different. Like I said, he's come out recently and said he's still open to proposals and it's in his best interest to keep performing. So the clubs that were interested in him last summer return, and that's fair and that's fine. And ultimately, you just want to play and be in the best physical shape you can be with the World Cup. And there's a lot of options in midfield, so no one's really a guaranteed starter for that France side. And it's lovely problems for the manager. So he's got to keep himself informed there. We wanted him. Wenger said we'll go back for him last summer, so we'll see on that front. But it's worth noting, it's not just him that wants to leave Monaco. I mean, Fabinho's reiterated it. A couple other players have reiterated it. I think, and don't quote me, guys. I don't want to get guys and lie on guys, but I think Sidibe as well. Again, don't quote me. Like I said, they saw the exodus of what happened last year. Of Kylian left, Bakayoko left, couple other men left. I don't need to get into it for you. I'm a bit sceptical because, yeah, he can play in midfield and he can play on the flank. Something Wenger will gas up, no doubt. But looking into Wenger's thoughts, he's just signed Aubameyang and Lacazette. Well, he signed Lacazette in the summer. That could help the point. But he signed Mkhitaryan and he signed Aubameyang. If you focus on Mkhitaryan on the basis that he can play both central midfield and on the flanks, and Wenger likes to reiterate bodies and space and these things, his thinking may very well be, and I don't shoot the messenger because I don't agree with it, guys. So I'm just saying it. He might agree with Mkhitaryan and Iwobi moving forward. No disrespect to other players, but we clearly need a winger. So whether it's Malcolm, whether it's Thomas Lemar that can play over there in the midfield, something needs to happen. It's the World Cup. It's a myth. It's not going to happen because if his form even uptakes in the slightest amount in this, for Ross Lefter, this domestic campaign for him, and he plays all right in that World Cup, myth. Forget it. We can't pay it. Look at Real Madrid. After James scored that banger, and quite rightly, it was a good goal, but was he probably at the level to join Madrid? No disrespect to him. Or was it a good option in hindsight? Probably not. And was it a bit reactionary with Real Madrid? Yes, of course. I'm not going to say it was black and white and they decided because he done that, but I'm just trying to make a point. Yeah, there's nothing more to be said on that front. No, all the notes fine, everything's been said. Guys, Deluded Gooner, YouTube's and Golo Kante. Get in the comments, subscribe and do the rest, and thank you for watching as always.